Hello, my name is Adam Garance and welcome to this week's episode of the Susan and Mo team presents Adam Garance's Fun with Real Estate on the Road. We have decided to dip our toe into a new type of alcoholic beverage this week, bringing you the first Fun with Real Estate approved winery right here in Carp. Welcome to Kin Vineyards. Kin Vineyards has a unique personality and a tremendous potential for remarkable wine. Here today to tell us all about it is Alex, the tasting room manager, and Brian, Kin Vineyards winemaker. Thank you both so much for having us here today.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
So Brian, can you tell us a little bit about the history of Kin Vineyards and the company itself?
Yeah, certainly. We started planting in 2012 with a small acreage in Kinburn. A property here at Carp was planted in 2014.
Okay.
And we're unique in the sense that we are actually growing varieties that are not found anywhere else in the Ottawa Valley. Chardonnay and Pinot Noir are very tender French varieties, basically need to be managed in cold weather conditions.
Okay, makes sense. And how did they come up with the name Kin Vineyards?
It was kind of a nod to community and friendship.
Okay.
Even although the first vineyard was planted in Kinburn, it's not necessarily where the branding came from.
Is it difficult to grow grapes here in Ottawa?
It's certainly a challenge due to the cold winters, but certainly there are strategies involved with protecting the vines during the cold weather, mainly burying the vines or covering them in a geotextile fabric that'll keep them warm over the coldest months of the year. And then once the vines start growing, we actually have a very appealing climate to ripen the varieties that we have, but we do have challenges with spring frosts and sometimes autumn frosts as well.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, but that's great to see that that's what you're doing.
Great.
What kind of conditions are best for growing the grapes then?
Ideally, you want good sun exposure, which we have on this site, nice southwestern exposure. You want dry soils, which we actually do enjoy here on the Hazeldean Fault.
That's good.
And lots of heat units. This area in general is one of the sunniest spots of the province, so we have unique conditions for ripening of grapes.
What's the timeline and the process from vine to bottle?
Harvest generally starts in September. We'll start with usually the white varieties moving into Pinot Noir. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks, and then the remaining months in the cellar are taken up with wine evolution, early bottling in May, and then further barrel maturation for the wines that will be bottled in August.
What types of wine are produced here?
The two varieties that we grow here on the estate are Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, so those are our two estate wines that we're focused on.
And they're very delicious types of wine. Do you offer tours of the facility?
We do. So we don't go into the winery itself, but we offer vineyard tours.
Okay.
Over the summer, we'll go out into the vineyard and explain the growing process, starting from kind of the spring until harvest, and then we come in here and taste some wine.
Excellent. So speaking of tasting, what sort of packages do you offer for your tasting room?
Yeah, so we have a few different packages. You can either just drop by and taste the wines without making an appointment or have a glass of wine. We do offer the tours that I mentioned before, so we'll do a vineyard tour and come in and either taste 3 or 4 wines with or without some cheese and charcuterie, all from local producers.
I love cheese and charcuterie.
Yeah, it goes really well with the wine.
Yeah, it's like my favorite meal. What's your favorite type of wine, Brian?
What we're growing here, Chardonnay and Pinot, are kind of my life's pursuit, so I get to come to work every day and work on my passion.
Makes sense. And yours?
I'm kind of the same as Brian, but it changes every day. You know, some days I want a rosé, some days a Chardonnay. It's different all the time.
Good thing to have variety, right?
Exactly.
So Brian, Alex mentioned that she liked a rosé. So how do you guys make your rosé here?
We gently cluster press it. So it's made from Pinot Noir. We just get the grape clusters in a press, gently press it, so that you have a little bit of skin contact and a lightly pink wine. We do make the rosé in a more French style, so happily it's very dry. It's not a sweet wine.
Perfect.
And it's great for summertime, but it's also great through the winter.
Awesome. Do you hold events here at the venue in general?
Yeah, so we've done all kinds of different events. We have groups come in for, birthday parties, bachelorette parties, and they'll book our tour packages. We've had a wedding here, we're offering more next year. We had a dinner for 120 people in the vineyard in September with Bee Savvy, a local honey company. All different kinds of things, birthday parties, concerts.
That's awesome, that's really cool. Are your wines available for purchase at the LCBO?
So a couple of them we're actually right in front of them.
Okay.
Our Sparkling Vidal and Kin Chardonnay, our Oak Chardonnay, they are both available in select LCBOs.
Awesome. So my day went from super to superb, guys. Thank you so much for the fantastic interview. You both were great. Brian, Alex, it was amazing hosts and giving us a great insight on your vineyard. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I'm standing inside of the winery here at Kin Vineyards where all of their wines are made. You've heard it through the grapevine that Kin Vineyards isn't keeping anything bottled up. So come on out, wind down in their tasting room. It's a barrel of fun here. You will not be disappointed. Stay tuned next week for another fun-filled episode. What? You don't like that's grape? Well, come on.